This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, and hit that hype button. All right. So Boosie's been calling out these guys that, you know, he speaks about this now. And it's everything that I've been saying. I said, Boosie isn't going by the code. It doesn't matter what you're telling on. And he always says that. He has to stop moving the goalposts for himself. Because remember when he took back all the T.I. stuff because he wanted to do an album with T.I. and T.I. just never did an album with him because yo, bro, you called me a snitch. We're friends still, but I'm not going to do an album with you, right? So Boosie is calling out these guys he gave money to try to buy a pardon. He got. He didn't do his due diligence. He didn't go through a lawyer. A logical person would have said, Lil Wayne and Kodak got a pardon. How did they get a pardon? Oh, they have a lawyer named Bradford Cohen. Maybe he knows what to do in the process to at least do an application and try to get it through. You know, you can't just buy your way in, you know? So anyways, Boosie, reached out, and then he also put all these people on blast. Laura Loomer, Jack Prosabiak, Erica Kirk, Nancy May, all these people. And, they responded you can't buy a pardon, bro. It's basically illegal, bro. It's illegal. It's illegal. And guess what? Boosie's telling on himself because him trying to do it is illegal. You could say, oh, I didn't know. You could say you didn't know it was okay to transport drugs. But, you still get caught up. Boosie's actually getting himself in a lot of trouble here. So Boosie is now raising, oh, you guys are stupid. You're saying I'm a snitch? You are. You're acting like one. You're acting like a snitch. Let's play this right here. He thinks that everyone's like, oh, no, you don't get it, man. This is contracts. There was no contract. Nobody would ever put this in a contract because it's illegal. There's no contract. Show the contract. Show the contract, bro. You can't. It was all done on handshakes and money, Here, where's this thing?
You know they got ignorant ass niggas in my DM talking about I broke the code.
He did.
Talking about I got down on the white people. Nigga, this ain't no gangster shit.
And the woman that runs the pardon stuff isn't white. She's black. She goes to the pardons for Trump.
Ain't nobody pull no straps on.
I said it's a white person thing. Yeah, but you're talking about the he's talking about the lobbyists. But the woman they go to is a black woman. Trump hired her. He let her off in the first term.
I mean, nigga, this is a contract. If you don't abide by the contract, you get sued, nigga. That's business. That's how this shit go. Y'all some ignorant motherfuckers. It's just like a record contract. If you sign
It's not.
a contract, and if you don't abide by that contract, you get sued. Y'all think I'm too gangster to sue motherfucker. Man, y'all some ignorant motherfuckers, dog. You don't abide by that contract, your ass get sued. Man, y'all some ignorant motherfuckers, boy.
It's definitely illegal. It's business when he does it. You can't make this stuff up, man. Boosie, I always say this, I hate to see this because he always can't get out of his own way. He's his own worst enemy. Anyways, Rick Ross and Jay-Z. You barely see them together anymore. It's not like a public hate thing. It's one of those industry things where it's like when Meek Mill kind of left Ross and tried to go Rock Nation, that didn't work out. But Rick Ross felt a way about that because he was like, yo, this is my artist. And you're going with Jay-Z, and then Jay-Z stopped messing with Ross like that. Ross felt a way and Jay-Z felt a way. These industry guys are, I don't care how much money they have, in their feelings, bro. Emotional. Rick Ross doesn't show his emotions so much, and neither does Jay-Z, but they are emotional, bro, by the way they move. So that's why you didn't see Jay-Z bring out Rick Ross at the 30-year anniversary. That's why you didn't see Ye there. That's why you didn't see a lot of people there. That's why you didn't see Wayne there when Wayne spoke about the Super Bowl thing. Jay-Z took that personally. But he shouldn't have promised him. And then Angelique's like, oh, everybody's making up rumors. Like, I like Angelique and everything, but she's like trying to... Yo, to ask these guys hard questions. Why did you go against Drake? Why, Ross? Why did you do that? What made you... Oh, because of French Montana, you're taking on other people's problems? Or was it an opportunity for you and you felt like everyone you know is going against Drake? I'm going to go against Drake too. He was trying to go with The Weeknd and all them and team up with them. Take Drake out. You know why? It's a weird thing about human beings. The very people that help you, right? So you say you help somebody. There's an 80% chance that person's going to try to go against you one day. Here's the story. And I'm sorry if you're not into religion at all. But like the story of Jesus Christ. He came here, helped people. And what did they do? They killed him. That story goes over and over again as just how people react, bro. You can try to help. The very people you can try to help will hurt you. Isn't that crazy? It's just a weird psyche of people, you know? And this goes for everything. This can go for your life. Always remember this. That most of the people I ever helped in my life went against me. There's something weird. Like I don't know, like maybe there's an insecurity there and they like, yo, you gotta destroy that feeling that like I needed help. Some people are grateful. Don't get me wrong, there's some people that are, but a lot of people are just crazy. I think it's just evil in the world, you know? Rick Ross reveals his track list. I have no doubt in my mind his album is going to be great on Friday. It's going to have great beats. It's going to have this. His last album, like, what's a Port of Miami 2, whatever, it was okay. He had Drake on there, and it helped it sell. Okay? That Drake song he had on there was 160 million views. The last song he did with Drake was a Drake song, and it did 1 billion views, right? I'm sorry, 1 billion streams, okay? Rick Ross hasn't done 160 million streams on his, like, with his own piece of work in a long time. His last songs could barely break 2 million, even with T.I. on it. Now, he has a heavy track list for this. We're going to get to that in a second. Gold Roses featuring Drake did 160 million, see? Back in 2019. His top songs, notice a lot of them have Drake. Okay? A lot of them have Drake on them. The biggest ones have Drake. Was it worth it to do the song dissing Drake for 11 million streams, bro? When easily you could have tapped into that at any time and you could have had Drake. Drake must have said no on something. I think it had to be the album he did with Meek Mill where they tried to get Drake and Drake said no. Because after that, he felt away. He did try to, like, do an interview on Drake Champs and say, Drake's one of the top something writers. He's the best. Blah, blah, blah. And that didn't win Drake over for him. So he was like, you know what? He took this opportunity. He said, you know what? F him, man. I'm going with the team. And it didn't work. It's going to backfire now. We'll go over his track list in a minute. Because it is going to be a good album. It is. It's just not going to sell well. King Yella crashes out on 607 Unk for he went off about his son. 607 Unk wanted to get jumped, you know. Now maybe it was fixed for ratings. King Yella is trying to do as many interviews now to get up the money to bail his son out right now. He just did an interview with Sean Cotton. Doing this. He's trying to get the money together to bail his son out, obviously. You know, he's going to try to probably do Adam 22 next. He'll do it with Vlad. And then he should have enough money. Young Miami's doing people dirty. So her song is going up the charts. She's actually in Rick Ross's new album, too. Young Miami's new song, Spend That. Let's see, what's it at now? It's at 23 million. In about a month or two, probably at 40 million. It's her biggest record in years. Okay? It's her biggest record in years. Now, she's losing her mind over this because she hasn't really had a record on her own doing these kind of numbers for a long time, all right? To put in perspective, T.I.'s Let 'Em Know did 44 million. But T.I.'s like not impressed, but T.I. has been successful, had so much success over the years, he didn't lose his mind over it. It's a good record. Now, on Young Miami's record, see, T.I. wrote his own record. This record, she didn't write, so she's trying to like really milk this. She has bad management right now, I have to say, because this is the second time she's pulled out of an engagement. She was supposed to go on tour with BossMan DLo, but now she's too big for this tour. You know why? She feels like she can get booked for more. At one point, she was grateful for this opportunity, but now she's like, I'm missing out on a lot of money, and I need to get this money. I need to get this cheddar cheese, all right? So, I don't even know if they have a song together, do they? I can't find it. BossMan DLo, Young Miami. Do they have one song together? I can't find it if they do. But anyways, they put her on this tour, and now she probably wants more money. It's not going to work. So they're going to postpone the tour. Let's see. So they're going to postpone Motion Party tour. They got to regroup. I'm sure Sexy Red will go on that tour. For sure. Should have gone with her in the beginning. I guess Young Miami was just cheap at the time. But listen, she should have still done the tour. And she's also trying to put an album together. It's like, Young Miami, do the single route. Go the Tiger route. I don't know if you could sell a whole album right now. She said, she calls them my yams. My yams, sadly, I have to update. I won't be on the Motion Party anymore. I can't talk like her. Thanks so much, BossMan DLo. Thanks so much, BossMan DLo. And wishing all the best at new dates. I can't even. Yeah. I'm so disappointed because I was really looking forward to going on tour and turn it up with y'all. But I know I want this album, so I really got to lock in to get finished. These deadlines are on my ass. But y'all going to love this new music. Thank you for running Spend That all the way up. The love has been crazy. Nobody wants a whole album. They want that song. So, Spesh, 38 Spesh, calls out Jadakiss. He says Jadakiss is the best, but he's not really from the streets like that. 38 Spesh, I know he's not from, like it might not be the most gangster person out of Yonkers. Jadakiss was always on the block. Always. I could attest to that. Lived right up the street. Jadakiss, you could always find him on the block in Yonkers, okay? He wasn't hard to find. He was always out there. And even when he was platinum selling artist, he was always out there, okay? So, stop with that. Yeah, 38 Spesh, he might have shot people and all that. I like 38 Spesh. This song is good. He drops good music, right? He went at Jim Jones, called him a clown, which Jim Jones is a clown. Says, you've always been repping Harlem, but you're really from the Bronx. You sent your little man at me. That's so stupid. It's like Face me one-on-one, basically, like a man. Jim Jones doesn't face people like a man, though. He always sends somebody after them. He sent Mel Matrix after Dame Dash. He couldn't even fight Dame Dash man-to-man. What are you in the gym for all the time? Okay, so here's the track list. Very feature heavy. He's hoping to help this sell the album. It's got Jeezy on there. Don Toliver twice. Don Toliver's big right now. Big X the Plug, The Dream. Jeez, everybody's on that Porsche GT3. You have a whole song called it. Nino Breeze is on it, okay? Big Tony, no Meek Mill. Gucci Man's on there, even with the snitching allegations. Young Miami's on there. That's not going to help it sell, but it's on there. Kodak Black's on there and Ball Greasy. Young Bree, DJ Nasty. No Meek Mill. No Jay-Z, no Drake. No Khaled. Rich the Kid, YFN Lucci. Dion Cole. All right. Leon Thomas, Big Tony. All right, so we got a lot of people. Mostly features. It'll sell. A little bit. Not a lot. This will help it sell a little bit. I could see him doing like 20, maybe 25. I could be wrong, though. We'll see. Dame Dash went on The Art of Dialogue, said everything was corny and cringe about the Jay-Z concert. He said too much Yankee outfits and this, and it's because the Fanatics, he's friends with the Fanatics billionaire, and they're selling merch. And Nas was Nas and him have been on multiple, moments together since their beef. But Jay-Z, Dame Dash thought it was corny. Dame Dash is like, what's corny is the way Dame Dash acts nowadays. That's what's corny, okay? Dame Dash isn't the leader of cool, okay? He's not. So, listen. He's mad because he wasn't a part of it. Jay-Z put his money to work, made sure he was not owner of Rockefeller anymore. He got rid of he had to forfeit his 1/3. And Dame Dash acknowledged this. And that's that, and that's the thing that sucks about it for him. All right, lastly, we got Gilly the Kid reacting to NBA YoungBoy, dissing him by talking about his son that died, okay, respectfully. And I really feel bad for Gilly for this, because I would hate for any parent to go through this. He lost his son to street violence, and NBA YoungBoy's like, why don't you slide for your son? So Gilly has a mature response to this. He speaks a little bit of it. So he's in a vacation. He's showing the water. He's relaxing with his family, okay? He's on vacation with his family. And YoungBoy's losing his mind. He's showing his family.
You hear me? I'm not... Neff, let me just tell you something, okay?
What's up, though?
I'm an old school nigga, man. All right?
Uh-huh.
We don't say what we was gonna do on the internet and all that type of shit. That's kid shit. You know what I mean? Like if you was gonna do something, you would have done it. Don't So Neff, that's rap music, man.
That's like
rappers make rap music. Rappers make rap music, man. That's all it is, man. It ain't nothing, man. I don't feel no type of way. You can't make me feel some type of way mentioning my son. I already come to grips with what happened, bro. That don't. What you think you going? That don't make sense, bro. I already came to grips.
That's why I'm laughing, because I'm like,
I'm not. You hear me? I'm not.
I'm like, you somewhere on the rocks and shit.
I'm not threatened.
Yep. You just gotta laugh at this shit. That's what.
Bro, He younger than my youngest child, man. Sometimes you take too much of that shit, man. You know what I mean? You come down off that shit, man. Be all right.
I'm like, you somewhere on the rocks and shit.
I know you ain't about that shit here.
Well, it is what it is, man. NBA YoungBoy is going through something because he's just dissing everybody. He's dissing Future. He's dissing. Who else he diss? Diss everybody, bro. Blueface. Anyways, this is Jordan Tao with JT News. I'll check you guys in the morning. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Share this video. Like this video. Hype this video.